up, my fellow flying speedsters? It is Spyra the Dragon here, once again with another YouTube video for today. And for today's video, I'm going to be coming back doing my reactions to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker Part 37 from TailsFan109. And yep, the series is still going, and I'm really loving the series. But anyway, before I get started, I'm going to make sure that I put the video link and the channel link down in the description below, so you guys can go check out TailsFan109, check out his videos and Let's Plays and streams that he has on his channel. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hello everyone, this is TailsFan109 and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Last video, we did everything necessary to get into this dungeon, including awakening Medley's realization of being the Sage of the Earth Temple. And wouldn't you know it, we got to this dungeon just in time for the spooky season, because this is the spooky dungeon of the game, as you can clearly see with skulls. But it starts off simple enough as we fight moblins, which we don't have to be scared of anymore. And they die so fast now, oh my gosh. So fast. Did you see that? We got him in the butt! Oh. No you don't. There we go. Let's just kill all these moblins before we start off the puzzle so that we have nothing to worry about. They're really easy to take care of now, so there's really nothing to fear anymore with these guys. They die in so few hits with the Master Sword. Which means they won't really be able to retaliate all that much anymore. But anyways, this room will really start to introduce us how to use Medley throughout the dungeon, as this dungeon, along with the next dungeon, has the gimmick of carrying a partner around.
Well, Link, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly when you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the Wind Waker to guide me.
I don't think she's ever told me that in this room. So that's interesting. But yeah. Here we can use her flying abilities to get to places we could not reach otherwise. So like we can reach this, but the thing is, we need both switches to be pressed. So we must do what the King of our Lines told us and use the command melody. This is something very common for the puzzle solving in this dungeon, as there are things only Medley can do, such as flying, and her harp can actually be used as a mirror shield to reflect light. This will become extremely important later in the dungeon. Anyways, with both switches pressed, the puzzle is complete. It's not too complicated, but it serves its purpose well to really teach you how to use your extra character. It's a great introduction in my opinion. Also, this dungeon has a pretty nice atmosphere. It's not as overtly creepy as, say, the Bottom of the Well or Shadow Temple, but it still serves as kinda spooky in a sense. Anyways, here we got some chew jellies. No biggie. No big at all. We can kill these guys in one hit. But that's a purple chew jelly, and purple chew jellies are unique because if you try and hit them, they will disperse themselves, meaning we cannot attack them through normal means. Instead, we have this light here, and we're gonna start seeing exactly what light can do. And they can do quite a few things in this game. For one thing, it can make certain transparent chests become fully materialized so we can use them. They have other purposes too that this room introduces, such as being able to turn purple chew jellies into stone statues, which we can then pick them up and throw them, and this is the only way you can kill these guys. This room also can introduce you to a third mechanic of the light mechanic in this. You see, there's also these stone statues which have been shrouded in darkness for so long that they're not exactly in the best shape anymore, and the slightest bit of light... Oh, we killed all the shoes, so the door's opened. They've been in darkness so long that any light will immediately destroy them. It makes the whole mirror aspect really interesting in this game because it just shows how much you can do. This is a lot more compared to Ocarina of Time's mirror shields, which was generally only used to reflect light on suns with the rare occasion. Anyways, let's finally open this chest because we have now traveled far and it's almost been 5 minutes. This is the map. We got the map. Let's take a look at the map. See how large this dungeon is. We've got 3 floors. And yeah, they dispersed themselves quite a bit. Anyways, let's destroy this with a bomb because it's easier than aiming a fire arrow. There. Now then, here's a central room that we will be visiting a few times. Only for the first portion of the dungeon, though. There's not too much we can do right now, but as we can see, we have a locked door there and a chain door over there. Our answer must lie within there. We can see a switch here, but this fog is interesting. If you get caught in it, you become cursed and you can't attack. The only way to get rid of it is to get out of there, wait it off a bit, or go into the light, which will get rid of it immediately. This should be a big hint that light will help here. Light immediately gets rid of this stuff, so maybe we should shine some light onto there to get rid of it. And look at that. With that, we now have a clear space. Of course, it's not the only way to get rid of this fog. We could temporarily move it away by blowing some gusts of wind at it with the Deku Leaf. But the only way to have enough time to really get to this is to have Medley with you. And carry her to every room you go into, otherwise you'll get separated. We'd rather not keep her separated right now. And here we have some coffins. What's inside? The Scully Skulls. Why don't we shoot one? Why don't we shoot another one? Perfect. Anyways, here we go. More puzzles. As we can see, there is a switch here. That opens that door. Obviously, it's not enough what to do there. But there's also this chest here that is transparent, and we can't do anything with it. So now let's find some light. As you could probably guess, a lot of puzzles in this dungeon are going to involve light. Here's a conspicuous box. It's not really that difficult to figure out, honestly. Medley! Medley! Why don't we, throw her towards the light? Yeah, throwing her, she doesn't travel that far. Alright, come on, Medley. Shine some light. Okay, cool. Now we can open the chest. And I think it's kind of obvious what this is going to be. Did you guess a small key? And now we have floor masters, which we could have seen in the Forsaken Fortress, but I kind of avoided them. Here, though, we will meet up with them, and as we can see, there are holes in the ground this time. We can't do anything here right now, so we'll have to come back later. And these floor masters are these purple holes with little grabby arms that come out of them. And yes, if they grab you, they take you not to the start of the dungeon, but to a specific part of the dungeon, particularly this room. If Medley ever gets caught, she will be thrown to jail up there. We can easily get her out if that happens by using the command melody, but it's just something to keep in mind. Anyways, let's start moving on for now. Oh, more darkness. And we have 2 switches here. However, these ones will not stay put. Meaning we need to find a different means of getting these into place. There's not much we can carry, but there are purple chew jellies, and we have learned about what we can do with purple chews by this point, but where are we gonna find some light? You're gonna have to look around a bit for this one. If you look carefully, you'll see a little light peeking out of this ear curtain. Burn it with a fire arrow, because that actually makes sense. It really does. And there we go. We have some light. Oh, Medley, are you okay? Anyways, we could just lure him here, or we could just use Medley, because it'll be a heck of a lot faster than having them slowly make their way over here. Because we don't have a mirror shield. Medley sort of does. So, alright, there we go. But we have to do this quick, because as soon as they go back to their gelatinous form, they won't hold the switches down anymore. And, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There. We gotta get up there fast. So you know what? We're not even gonna grab Medley. We're just gonna go straight ahead, and there. It's a timed puzzle. It's a pretty good one at that, honestly. Well, there we go. We'll push this down, and not only does it make a shortcut up here, but it unlocks the door. So that's actually the second part of the puzzle. Now, just pick her up. I gotta stop pressing R. Whoops. Might want to get rid of those floor mats, because we don't want them to drag Medley away. Oh gosh. We don't want them to grab you too. Also, be careful. They can behave a little different now and then. Occasionally, they'll just try to move the hole right below you, and they can immediately grab you from there. If they do, you're automatically whisked away. Alright, so we got a block to push. A simple block puzzle. But we got multiple blocks to push. This one opens up a hole in the ceiling which generates light, so you could probably guess what you're supposed to do from here. Now we shine some light on this, and now the block won't be so heavy to push. So let's go and push it, shall we? What will it do for us? Ah, it makes a chest appear. The problem is, we don't see any blocks to push this up here. What are we going to do now? You see these little markings on the ball? They probably look kind of suspicious. We can't do much alone. But based on how much we've been using light, maybe these are as weak as the stone statues are. I'm trying to explain the logic here, so that everything makes complete, total sense. And sure enough, look at that. No, I didn't actually mean to do that. Why am I so insistent on pressing the R button today? Well, whatever. Let's take care of this. And look at that, we found our second pot. I honestly think this one shows up too early, honestly. Like, it's so close, and this is still really early in the dungeon. And you'll hardly ever have to go this way. In fact, this is really the only time we have to go this way. I mean, I guess it makes a semi-shortcut if you, like, die or something like that. But honestly, it's kind of easy to keep your health up here. And that block also unlocks the door, making sure you don't try to do any cheesed sequence breaking. So close. Alright, fine, hang on. There we go. Let's open this up. You can probably guess what it is based off its animation. It's the compass! with the ice cream cone needle.
Link, do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. As long as you have the compass, you can easily confirm her whereabouts.
Yeah, that's another mechanic. Your partner will show up as a purple dot on the map, so if you ever get a little lost, you can always look back on where she is. As long as you don't get caught by floor masters, it shouldn't be too big a deal. He's guarding too much. Alright, so, the battle's got a little more exciting all of a sudden. Yeah, that got hurt. Oh, and these are the pose in this game. Quite a bit different from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. We can't do much with them in their current state because they are transparent. So, let's find some light and have Medley help us out a little. There we go. Ooh, and look, some statues to destroy. Let's destroy them. All of them! Alright, now then, let's shine some light on the pose because we know how to deal with transparency. If you don't get them all the way, they'll drop their lanterns and end up in a state where they could actually possess you if you get too close. Anyways, now we need to slash them. They're really silly once they become solid. Following the nice cartoony aesthetic of this game, they act very cartoony. But we're about to run into something that's not going to act quite so cartoony. Anyways, in here we find a joy pendant. It's useless. We can actually just keep Medley right there. We're not going to need her right now. So let's just go in here. And this is where childhood nightmares begin. Why? Guess what's in the coffin? It's a re-dead. And I'm gonna be honest, these are the freaking scariest re-deads in the entire franchise. Look at them. They look even creepier than the N64 ones, and they have all these creepy mannerisms. Like, try shooting them with an arrow. They'll raise their head up and look at you for a moment before just... Oh, before going back to their business. And yeah, you can light them on fire and they'll be unfazed. There's also this really creepy thing where occasionally they'll just start walking on their own, and it's the absolute creepiest thing when it happens. It just happens out of random, it's complete silent, and they just like stagger and fidget the whole time. Then of course there's when you get close to them, they start looking at you. That arrow is piercing his neck! Or is that his earring? I don't know. Oh, and then when they scream, yeah. And then just watch when they grab you. Oh. You can't tell me these are the creepiest re-deads in the entire series. You can't tell me they aren't. They are so freaking creepy in this game. And when I first got here, it took a while before I finished this room because I was too scared. Thankfully, a well-timed jump attack, and you can get past their stunning motion, so there is an easy enough way to abuse them at least. Ooh, magic. Also, they take a really long time to die. I guess like an Ocarina of Time, but... Oh, shoot! There we go. Anyways, we have to go in here because in this coffin is a key. But you have to kill all the re-deads in order to get out alive. So there, we introduced the re-deads. They're creepy. And we'll see them in a few more places, don't worry. Anyways, let's go in here. It's time to fight a mini-boss. And no, we're not even close to halfway through this dungeon yet. The mini-boss just appears relatively early on. Anyways, this is the Stalfos of this game. He has a giant club which he can use to whack you or swing. There's actually a very easy way to deal with these guys, though. You want the boomerang, hammer, and bombs. Just place a bomb near him, he'll most likely hit it, then his head will bounce around, so we can use the boomerang to stun him, and kill him with the hammer. It's a guaranteed way to easily kill these guys every single time, because otherwise, you need to hit them a lot with your sword, and it can be hard to hit their bouncing head afterwards, and takes a lot of hits with the Master Sword. Take too long, and he will reform. So yeah, let me demonstrate it again. There we go, and you know what? I'll fight this last guy with the swords. So, show me what it's like fighting these guys otherwise. Yeah. And then you have to go for the head. Whoa, and sometimes the lower half of his body will just break, leaving him like that. I forgot that was even a thing. Anyways, he didn't get a chance to reform himself, but that's what it's like fighting him without these items. Much easier using this 3-item combo, I must say. Although if you do fight them normally, they can be pretty fun in groups. But it's much easier to do it this way. And a lot faster. Anyways, in here we find the mirror shield. You probably knew this item was coming, just based off of the mechanics of this dungeon. And now it will be shown that, of course, we can light up suns, but they start off as moons. Unfortunately, they don't light up right away like they do in the N64 games, forcing you to have decent aim for a couple seconds, and it can be a little tough sometimes, honestly. Anyways, we'll go on just a little further this video, because there's a certain part of the dungeon I want to be up to before ending this video, because the dungeons do definitely get longer at this point. There we go. Now then, let's deal with the pose. Oh! Might as well show off what these poses can do without their lantern. So, let's have him catch us, and we'll demonstrate. Let me get on my Wind Waker again. And the leaf. So yeah, if they catch you, they will jinx you, and your movement controls get reversed. We're not gonna let this phase us too much for now. Now that we have the... Oh yeah, they eventually die not long after. Anyways, now that Link has a mirror shield, the light puzzles are going to adjust themselves, so now we have to use both shields in order to... Oh, I forgot I wasn't Link, so I don't press R for my shield. So yeah, now without Shiner Light, using 2 shields, which adds a nice layer to the puzzle solving, honestly. It's usually not the hardest thing in the world, but my gosh, it's a nice layer that adds some very unique mirror shield type puzzles that makes it a much more interesting item to use. Anyways, let's head over that way. We need to bring Medley down. Let's open this and get some money. Oh, wait. I need to hit this too. Money. I want money. We definitely need a lot more money than what we got right now. Alright, here's a little light thing. This is optional, but we're gonna do it anyway. let's do it. And there, with Medley's light, we can also destroy this here and get some more money, which we definitely want this. There we go. Alright, and now if we go into this door, we'll be brought back to the main room. Look at that. And now that the two of us have shield action, we will be able to light the sun eyes on this statue thingy. Look at that smile. Makes me think of the big ghosts from... Makes me think of the ghosts from Sonic Adventure 2, honestly. So yeah, with that, we have taken care of the first section of the dungeon. We're only about a third of the way there right now, by the way. Yeah, these dungeons get much longer from here on. So, that will do it for now. Next video, we will start going down the lower depths of the dungeon. Ooh, I gotta get that treasure first, though. But until then, this has been TailsFan109, and have a nice day.
Pretty interesting video. Cannot wait for part 38. Part 38 is coming out soon, folks. Stay tuned for part 38, everyone. And, yep. Part 38 is gonna be something new. And, oh boy. He's actually in the place that always creeps me out with those mummies/zombies. I've replayed this game before and I've beaten it multiple times, but I get easily jump scared when I see those mummies in the game. When I see those, ooh god, I'm in trouble. But anyway, if you guys enjoy, like I said at the beginning of the video, I will make sure that I put the video link and the channel link down in the description below so you guys can go subscribe to TailsFan109. Click on the notification bell so you never miss a video or any live streams that he has from him or any gameplays. And right now he's still at 159k subscribers, which that he's very close to 160k subscribers, which that's really cool. And yeah, he makes a lot of interesting videos and I like watching them. Even though he does some other gameplays, which is totally fine, but I'm mostly interested in the Zelda ones that he does. But anyway, yeah, and also subscribe to me as well to help me out reach to the 400 subscribers, or if not the 450, but the main goal for my channel is 500 subscribers for the community. And anyway, I'll see you next time, my fellow flying speedsters. Spyra the Dragon out. Later, my fellow flying speedsters. Bye!